Hello and welcome to another episode of Bible Stories. Right now we're gonna talk about Leah and Rachel, the two wives of Jacob. If you are confused by the two wives praise, is that back in the old days, the man can take more than one wife on their liking. Another confusion, the commandment about thou shalt not commit adultery, right? Well, adultery is the taking of other man or woman's husband or wife. This is kind of different. This is polygamy. An act of marrying many husbands or wives in different cultures. And by the time of ancient Israel, it was kind of, relatively okay, it was said. Remember Solomon?
Solomon? Ancient times is sure different back then. Now let's get to our business, shall we? The story began with Jacob fleeing from his brother Esau after tricking his father Isaac into giving his own inheritance into him, and he was instructed by her mother Rebekah to flee to his own uncle Laban to escape from Esau. There he met Rachel, the youngest daughter of Laban, while attending her flocks in a well. Jacob fell in love with her and asked Laban for her hand in marriage. But Laban pulled a sneaky trick on him. He disguised his oldest daughter, Leah, and passed her for Rachel. But when Jacob learned of this deception, Laban said, "But she was my eldest, she needed to be first." Laban said that he couldn't marry Rachel after their marriage with Leah. Jacob loved Rachel than Leah so much. So in love that God pitied her and made her bore 4 sons, Reuben, Simon, Levi, and Judah,
With Zebulun and Issachar.
Rachel wanted to keep up, but she can't yet for now. God's will, of course. Have Jacob to have a son with her handmaiden Bilhah. Came forth Dan and Naphtali. And Leah does the same thing to her handmaiden Zilpah. Come, Gad, and Aser. Okay, if it looks like a competition to you, probably. From their actions of both Leah and Rachel, they kind of competing to each other of having sons with Jacob. Rachel gave birth
To our favorite boy, Joseph. And
to her last son, Benjamin, but died shortly after. The children of Leah and Rachel came forth the ancestors of the 12 tribes of Israel, and that's closest to our story. It is quite interesting on how the whole nation of Israel got into this way. It was the fulfillment of God's promise to Abraham of having descendants as vast as the stars.
bye!